everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be giving a short summary of Berlin's airport history, mainly because the new airport, Brandenburg Airport, pretty much just opened, and I'll be giving a history tour about that too. So let's get started. After World War II, Berlin was divided into two main sections. There was the East Berlin and there was West Berlin. East Berlin was communist, while West Berlin was made up of the French, UK, and the US. In French area in West Berlin, there was Tegel Airport, which is still in operation today. In the US area, more common as a military airport, was Tempelhof Airport, which closed in 2008. Those were the two primary airports in West Berlin, while there was another one in the UK, somewhere in this spot. Anyway, the East Berlin airport was Schönefeld, and they all functioned well with the Berlin airlift with all these small missions in mind, along with keeping Berlin stocked with supplies during its rule. But when the Berlin Wall fell, well, even before that, they realized that these airports were getting outdated. So when the Soviets and the Soviet Union fell, they decided to pretty much unite Berlin, and they tried to modernize the old airports, but then they decided, yeah, maybe we should decide to make a new airport. Therefore, they decided on a new site, which was right about in East Berlin. The site of the new airport would be here, nearby Schönefeld. And it would even use one of Schönefeld's runways as one of the new airport's runways. The new airport would be called Brandenburg, and it would be right about here, would supply the entire Berlin with commercial aviation, military aviation, etc. So they came up with a plan, and they began building in the early 2000s. However, after they finished building, they realized there were serious flaws. The smoke screen didn't work, so if there was a fake fire simulated, the smoke screens did not work and simply did not suck the smoke into the area. And the fire extinguishers, mostly the fire alarms, didn't work because the wire was tangled, and they couldn't untangle it. I mean, it was a mess. So they just had to leave it like that for them, and they delayed the reopening, even though there was supposed to be a Lufthansa A380 flight inaugural to there. Angela Merkel was supposed to visit the airport for its grand tour, but no, all of those were canceled. So they continued building. And up until 2018, there have been like 9 delays. Now, the fire system was still not fixed in 2019, and they began to delay it up until 2020. Finally, they managed to get it fixed, and in 2020, they decided to open it. Well, apparently, they decided to open it in the middle of the pandemic, just like the Beijing Daxing Airport. Anyway, it's going to open, and it's quite new. Everything's new. They refurnished everything. It probably looks amazing right now with all the little shops in there. But another main problem was that there's no airline that has a hub at Brandenburg. Air Berlin was supposed to take Brandenburg as its hub. However, Air Berlin collapsed, so now there will be like no connecting passengers. Up until now, there have only been 2 or 3 flights into Brandenburg. The reasons are kind of unclear, but they're all because of issues at Tegel and Schönefeld. Therefore, planes had to divert to Brandenburg. It wasn't fun, though. They couldn't leave the plane, they couldn't enter the airport, nothing like that. But anyways, the grand opening for Brandenburg comes soon. Many people are already beginning to take tours. YouTubers are beginning to get their cameras ready to go into the airport. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this short video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.